My name is Tamika, and I quit my job. If you want to hear the story why me, a registered nurse, ranked third as a charge nurse, aka a supervisor, quit her job, please continue to watch. I became a registered nurse when I was around 25 or 26 years old. I graduated in May of 2015 with a bachelor's degree in nursing. It was the most exciting day of my life. I had so many plans and aspirations, and I knew that I would be able to go on and make a great nurse. Um, Things happened, and my mind got to wondering. And one day I woke up and I decided that I did not want to do nursing anymore. This has not been a one day thing. This has been maybe over the course of a few years. I realized that I had other passions. I had other things that were not related to nursing. And that scared me. I went through so much in nursing, which I probably can tell that story later, but I went through so much in nursing, and I had so many trials and tribulations just to get that degree. But I got into the field and realized that nursing will only be a stepping stone for me. It was not something that I would be in for the rest of my life. I knew this, but this was before God gave me an inkling in my heart to quit my job and move on and walk out on faith. Um, Today is Monday. I actually quit my job last Thursday, which would have been February 20th, 2020. It has been the best decision that I've made in my life. I don't know why it took me so long, but one thing I can tell you, if God has put it on your heart to move in another direction that logically to man does not make sense to you, move. That's all I got to say. 2020 for me is going to be a year of just walking out on faith and doing things that scares me, that sends chills down my spine, the things that I couldn't imagine doing. This is the year of increase. God told me to tell you this is the year of abundance. This is the year that you walk out on faith and you jump and you make that move that you've been wanting to make for years now. It's time. It's time to move. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 tells you, "For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end." I don't know about y'all, but I want my expected end. I want what God has for my life. My dreams, my goals are so much bigger than me, and especially now quitting my job. My goals are like astronomical. And I'm thinking to myself, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? But God keeps speaking to my spirit and telling me to just wait, be patient. He has a plan for me. He will not let me down. He will not leave me where he picked me up. He's going to carry me, and things are going to be okay. I feel it in my spirit that things are going to be okay. I am not worried about it. Actually, quitting my job has lifted a burden off of my shoulders, y'all. I was so anxious at my job. I felt so much anxiety. I felt so much just turmoil walking into my job every day, hearing the Lord tell me to quit. And that feeling got stronger and stronger and stronger until one day I just decided enough is enough. Enough is enough. It's time today to walk out on faith. It's time. Money don't mean a thing. Friends don't mean a thing. You can make new friends. It doesn't matter what people think about you. It doesn't matter how they're going to judge you, what this person's going to think, what that person's going to think. If you have an inkling in your spirit to jump, I'm telling you today to jump. There's no holding back. It's time to jump. It's time to do those things that God have given you. He has given you gifts. Some people's gifts is to go work for other people, is to go clock in. But if he has given you an entrepreneurial mindset, I challenge you today to step out on faith and start doing those things that God has given you. Those ideas that he has planted in your head. Those ideas are not being planted in everybody's head. And I've realized that. The thoughts that I have in my head are not the thoughts that my friends have in their head. I've talked to some of my friends. Some of my friends know why I did this and my plans that I have. And God said he has plans to prosper us. An expected end, to give us an expected end. Sometimes you step outside of God's grace, of God's protection. And some of these jobs that we're working, it's not in God's grace and God's plan and God's protection for your life. Walk out of it. Quit. Jump into your destiny. There's a beautiful, beautiful destiny waiting for you right now. I don't know who I'm supposed to reach, but I know God put it in my spirit for me to do this video. And it's time for you to jump into your destiny right now. Don't wait, do it. It ain't necessarily got to do with quitting a job. It's not necessarily got to do with getting a degree. It don't have to do with starting a business. But whatever that thing, that thought, that feeling, that inclination, that rumble in your tummy when you think about an idea, God gives you that power to think about that idea, and he's going to make that $1 million idea turn into that business. He's going to make those thoughts that you have turn into your destiny if you just jump right now. I encourage you to jump right now. I don't know who I'm supposed to reach with this message, but jump right now. Jump. It's time. He told me to tell you that it's time. It's time. Step out on faith. Step out. I want to leave you with this last verse that I repeat all the time in my head, and it has blessed me tremendously. And that verse is 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7, y'all. For God have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power. Y'all. And love. In a sound mind. Be blessed, y'all. Remember what I said. Jump. Jump today. Don't let another year pass you by. Don't let another 10 years pass you by. Don't let another person come up with an idea or start a business that you had in your mind all along. Because God has given you that special power, those special skills that's inside of you already to make that business amazing, to make that idea blossom into something so beautiful if you only just give it time. But you have to start today. You have to jump today. Jump. Y'all be blessed. Bye.